Them streets is dangerous for me. So many motherfuckers came at me, I had to check myself and see what the fuck I had done. I went back and watched shit for myself. I went and saw the Shannon Sharpe interview. I was flabbergasted. This nigga's vicious. He didn't have to say all that. All they want me to do is shut the fuck up. That's it. But I was just mistaken. I thought they was just gonna laugh it off. They did not laugh it off. I can't even go to SeaWorld because I said one guy looked like a walrus. Now they won't even let me in there. I said another guy couldn't read. I didn't have to say that. I could have said he don't read well. I had on a fuck you shirt. He didn't acknowledge it. I assumed he couldn't read. I was only talking about a couple people, but I should have shut the fuck up because I didn't know how many people it applied to. I was talking about a couple men in dresses. Now, every man that ever wore a dress can't stand my guts. As soon as they see me coming, they just grab their purse and walk the other. This shit cost me. Everybody turned against me. Even 50 Cent turned against me. You don't want him as an enemy. But I couldn't be shook, because I remembered I never done nothing to him in my life. Then I got offended. Wait a minute, motherfucker. You got a head like a square. You would cross me? Only two square-headed men have made it in Hollywood. You and Herman Monster, nigga. I will not be bullied. But they came after you, boy. I thought they misunderstood my job. My job is see something, say something. That's my motherfucking job. They always taking my shit out of context. A lot of the times I be concerned. They act like I was talking shit about a comedy legend of ours. I wasn't talking shit, I was fucking concerned. The man said he did not have a stroke, and then that should have been the end of it. And instead, they made this nigga do 32 interviews. In every interview, he is showing every symptom of a stroke. Ain't nobody saying shit. They just, come on out.
Different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. It's endurance it takes, different strokes to move the world.
And I'm at the house like, this is wrong. The fuck is we talking about? Did he have a stroke? Did he? Looked like he had several strokes. Upstroke, downstroke, backstroke. Everything but a stroke of luck. I was concerned. I'm not allowed to say shit, even if I see shit. Because Hollywood is too motherfucking strong. They want you to make it, you gonna make it. They don't give a fuck. Even if you was allegedly riddled with herpes, they'll still have you in Vegas feeding bitches fruit and shit. Just.
I done said too much. I get it.
Ain't nobody finna say shit. All our women coming back from Vegas with 2 bumps on their lip don't wanna fuck. Fuck it. Fellas, your woman does not love fruit like that. You don't believe me? When y'all get back home, just pop up from behind the couch. Stop playing with the fruit, Gerald. That's the kid's lunch fruit. But I just gotta shut the fuck up. Because Hollywood is too strong. They play by their own rules. They don't play by my rules. P. Diddy just got 4 years for taking 37 asses.
Let me do the math.
Took 37 asses.
4 years.
Meanwhile, they tried to give me the same 4 years for 2 blunts I had no intention of smoking in the first place.
They were purely ornamental. Same 4 years.
Because they played by different rules. That man was facing ass trafficking charges. For trafficking ass. Why they only gave him 4 years? Because liking dick and being a devil worshiper ain't against the law. They heard prostitution and thought there was some vaginas that needed to be saved. The judge said, bring out the 9 prostitutes. And 9 big dick niggas walked out.
Judge said, order, he's fine, give him 4 years. It's not a crime, he just likes penis.
He liked penis so much, they sent him to the place with the most penis. Right now, he is happily paying for his crime. I'm not gonna be scared for 4 years. P. Diddy got his lawyers lying. He's gonna be a changed man when he come out. Is he? Yes, he started Good Boy Records and everything. He's not saying take that, he's saying give back, give back. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. I ain't talking about shit else. Just know sometimes my heart be in the motherfucking right place and I just get tricked. Sometimes I believe shit that ain't right. Like I thought Mike Tyson was gonna whoop the shit out that young white gentleman. I believed that shit. I had a party, invited my ancestors over and everything. Had chips and dip and unnecessary regalia. I just want to see Mike Tyson, the beast, the monster, in the motherfucking ring again. I knew early in the evening something was wrong. I had to put my blunt out for only the 4th time without the police's presence. I looked up, Mike had his whole ass out. I said, pay-per-view, not only fans, bitch. You don't have my consent to show me this. The fight hadn't even started. I had to put my money on this nigga. I had to rationalize for him. I said some stupid shit. I said, I know he ain't finna lose with his ass out.
Boy, was I wrong.
They called Mike Tyson out. Mike Tyson came to the ring like Joe Biden on his way to a helicopter, bitch. Looked like he was fighting gravity. But that's the new thing about the world we live in. You can take the pressure off yourself. Just do the best job you can possibly do. Because you either gonna win spectacular or you gonna lose spectacular. Your job is just make sure it's spectacular. And you can take a spectacular L. Kamala Harris showed us that shit. She took a L like a champ. We ain't never seen no shit like that. They tried to act like nobody voted for Kamala. They put up the map, the whole map was red. Even the people that voted for her was red. They showed her house. It was 50-50. It ain't but two of y'all in there. They tried to blame everybody. They blamed black men. It was not our fault. Blame anybody else. No Indians voted for her at all. Even women that wanted an abortion said, I guess I'll just have to figure something out. They said she didn't have enough electoral college votes to graduate. At one point in the election, Katt Williams had more votes. That's where we were as a country. Everybody asking the same question, is she black? Is she black? Is she black? At the end, she showed you exactly what she was. It was time for her concession speech. She ain't even show up.
That's a nigger right there. We should have never doubted it.
She just rolled by with her pinky finger in the air. But that's the best part about America. In America, it don't matter who you choose, because we all gonna pay the price together. That's what make it gambling. We're gonna pay the price together, no matter what it is. You don't want this one? Fine. Well, who's up next? That's right. Don't be complaining about who up next. Just because it happened to be Donald J. Darth Vader Trump. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you think about him. That motherfucker is excited. That motherfucking Trump. You do not know what he finna do tomorrow. No, the fuck you don't. All you know is he gonna do something. He been president before. This time he was not bullshit. He been office 200 days. He done 200 things. Good things, bad things, who gives a fuck? Things. He do his shit today and figure out what the fuck he just did tomorrow. Yeah. He found out all you gotta do is think about it, research it, make it happen. And this term, he said, get research the fuck out of here. We will not be needing your services. He don't give a fuck. If it makes sense to him, it makes sense. First thing he did is come in and fired all the wrong people. Fired 1,000 people at the Nuclear Security Administration. The next day he said, well, what did they do?
They took care of the bombs, Mr. President.
Well, get them the fuck back in here. You know I didn't mean them. I meant TSA, the one with the shoes. Trump don't give a fuck. He do it today, figure it out tomorrow. He fired thousands of people at the FAA. And then 14 planes landed upside down in 14 days. Y'all didn't say shit. Sometimes they land like that. No, they don't. If it makes sense to him, it makes sense. He don't think like everybody else. They told him only 28% of our 8th graders can read. He said, who gave the test?
The Department of Education.
Well, get them the fuck out of here. Take them books with them. How the fuck we gonna fail a test we don't take, bitch? Ain't nobody funnier than this guy. I do believe the world is fucked up because of fruit. No, it ain't that. Adam was God's son. So who the fuck was Eve? That wasn't his motherfucking wife. That wasn't his girlfriend. That was God's daughter, bitch. The fuck? gotta be fixed. That's why they ratchet ass got thrown out the garden. And there they got them as relationship goals. Just saying they lie to all of us. Don't want to tell us nothing about nothing. We done been to 300 planets in space. 300. Earth, moon, plus 300. We done been there. Now you notice they ain't never bringing back no souvenirs. Here's some shit they don't want you to know. Down here on this planet, we know all about evolution. Don't we know evolution? We know exactly how it works. Don't we? We know life will find a way. They'll start out small, and then it just get better and better and better and better. That's evolution. We done been to 300 motherfucking planets now. And guess what? It ain't no evolution. Oh, not now one of them goddamn planets. Not none, not even a little teeny tiny bit. Just rocks and dirt. Every single planet. Because they found out the two most valuable things in the universe. Other than God, it ain't but two things valuable in the universe. Water and pussy. Look at the ladies, I'm sitting on one of them. Look at the Vegas professionals, I'm sitting on both of them. Yeah, they don't want to tell you that shit. Nothing else in the world means shit. Other than God, it's just water and pussy. Why? Because science ain't make them. God made them. You know how you know God made water, not science? Water is the only thing in the universe. You know the recipe, and you can't make none.
Say it one more time, Katt, for the people in the back.
If anything else, if you want to make it, you just need the recipe. As soon as you get it, you can make you something. Not this, though. God made this. And we all know the recipe. H to the 2 to the O. If you put an H and an O together by yourself, you just have a hoe. And you can lead a hoe to water, but she ain't gonna make none. Yep. I don't give a fuck how good at science you are. You can't take hydrogen and put that with oxygen and come up with no type of water. Not tap water, not rainwater, not Flint water, nothing. That's because God made it. It can do 5 or 6 things by itself. It can be ice. You can swim in it, relax in it, bathe in it, swim in it, drown in it, die in it. Just like pussy. That's why they both on the list. Water and pussy. Why are you saying pussy, Katt? Because it's the second greatest thing in the entire universe. It's something that exists that mathematically should not exist. The pussy is a fax machine before machines. You fuck me, I make a copy of you, nigga. And understand, women don't have magical, supernatural powers of regrowth. If a woman cuts off her fingertip, she can't grow it back. But she can grow a whole life in her side job and still deliver a delicious mango for you to eat later. shouldn't exist. But it does. And they don't want to tell you that because you'd value it. I urge all men under the sound of my voice. If you don't have a pussy, get you one. They are a valued commodity in the universe. Look at some of the fellas. I have two. Later, they'll call it investing. They don't tell us shit. They don't want you to know you a superhero. Every last person in here is a motherfucking superhero. I know it don't feel like it tonight. 200 motherfucking years from now, they're gonna be writing books about all of you. The motherfucking group of motherfuckers that did shit that cannot be done. These motherfuckers fought an op that cannot be fought. These motherfuckers' op was air. They could die at any breath. And they're gonna be talking about y'all, real superheroes, and it's that time. You can change your whole life if you don't like your life. You ain't never got to commit suicide. You can just change, bitch. Ladies, if you don't like the way you look, for $22,000, you can change this. You can go to the Dominican Republic and come back and nobody in your family will recognize you, bitch. You just gotta understand it's science and it's God. Just don't ignore God. Don't overdo it. God know what's best for you. You don't know your spine is built to take 90 pounds, ladies. Some of your spines say 90 pounds at the bottom. God wrote right there, 90 pounds. You done went to the Dominican Republic and got 72 pounds of titties, 68 pounds of ass, to put it on that same stock frame. When you turn 55, bitch, you are gonna fold up like a fan at the nursing. But you can be a superhero, though. Fellas, they got a trap out there for us, too. Sometimes Satan sounds just like the Lord. If you 5 foot, Satan set a trap out there. They got a surgery, 5 foot men, they got a surgery. Only take one night. It give you 6 inches of height overnight. Look at the short niggas. What? That's right. Walking that bitch 5'5", come out 6'1". I was tempted. You know how much motherfucking money I got, bitch? I could be 7'3" right now. I'm talking to you niggas like it's regular. I'm on my 4th procedure. But you gotta trust God. Can't trust them science for everything. Yeah, as a fella, you gonna look good leaning on your car for 6 feet for the first time. But eventually, some niggas gonna ask you to do some nigga shit. And you are not gonna be able to do that shit with your scientific legs. Soon as one nigga wanna play basketball and hit you with the... Your whole body gonna break down, nigga. Nigga, you know these my new legs. I got these this weekend. You niggas know I ain't took these to the gym or nothing, nigga. Got 2 calves on each leg. But nobody can beat what God make. That's what make pussy so delicious. Over the pandemic, I was able to explore pussies I had never even tried before. Different flavors and varieties. All delicious. I learned some shit. I learned I don't even have no preference. I just got 2 that I prefer over the rest. But any gina is a good gina. Fellas, think about the worst piece of pussy you ever come across. That vagina was worth 4 penises. Treasure your vaginas. They're collectibles. It's true. My favorite type of all of them is the creamer. Ladies, don't do that. Look at the creamers. Ain't nothing like a creamer. Woo! Ladies, science has just found out that scientifically, for every 1 drop of cream your vagina produces, that is worth 32 extra strokes. From your man at any time. As a man, we can be just ready to quit. We just in the middle of the dismount, all right? That's about it. If you see 1 little piece of cream, it's a whole new game. Now motherfuckers won't be magicians now. There's the cream. Where's the cream? There's the cream. Where's the cream? There's the cream. You cream on the nigga. There's cream on the nigga. Any cream. Ladies, when science finds out what food makes vagina creamy, that shit ain't gonna stay on the shit. It's gonna be gone. Look at the women with the dry coochie trying to look at me like they know what I'm talking about. Cream seems unsanitary. Whew. Ain't nothing fuck with that creamy now. Only thing better than the creamy is the squirter. Ladies, don't do that shit. No. Statistically, 65% of all men have heard of a squirter, but they ain't never been squirted upon. So when you ladies made that noise, it was men of all races doing it. Because if you come to Vegas to get a squirter, nigga, that's like winning a jackpot. Nothing is better than a squirter. Now, understand, as men, we never understood the squirt anyway. We always wondered why she wouldn't let us know beforehand that she planned on squirting. Fellas, scientifically, I found out women don't even know.
I done said too much. I get it.
Ain't nobody finna say shit. All our women coming back from Vegas with 2 bumps on their lip don't wanna fuck. Fuck it. Fellas, your woman does not love fruit like that. You don't believe me? When y'all get back home, just pop up from behind the couch. Stop playing with the fruit, Gerald. That's the kid's lunch fruit. But I just gotta shut the fuck up. Because Hollywood is too strong. They play by their own rules. They don't play by my rules. P. Diddy just got 4 years for taking 37 asses. Let me do the math. Took 37 asses. 4 years. Meanwhile, they tried to give me the same 4 years for 2 blunts I had no intention of smoking in the first place. They were purely ornamental. Same 4 years. Because they play by different rules. That man was facing ass trafficking charges. For trafficking ass. Why they only gave him 4 years? Because liking dick and being a devil worshiper ain't against the law. They heard prostitution and thought there was some vaginas that needed to be saved. The judge said, bring out the 9 prostitutes. And 9 big dick niggas walked out. Judge said,
Order, he's fine. Give him 4 years. It's not a crime, he just likes penis.
he liked penis so much, they sent him to the place with the most penis. Right now, he is happily paying for his crime. I'm not gonna be scared for 4 years. P. Diddy got his lawyers lying. He's gonna be a changed man when he come out. Is he? Yes, he started Good Boy Records and everything. He's not saying take that, he's saying give back, give back. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. I ain't talking about shit else. Just know sometimes my heart be in the motherfucking right place and I just get tricked. Sometimes I believe shit that ain't right. Like I thought Mike Tyson was gonna whoop the shit out that young white gentleman. I believed that shit. I had a party, invited my ancestors over and everything. Had chips and dip and unnecessary regalia. I just want to see Mike Tyson, the beast, the monster, in the motherfucking ring again. I knew early in the evening something was wrong. I had to put my blunt out for only the 4th time without the police's presence. I looked up, Mike had his whole ass out. I said, pay-per-view, not only fans, bitch. You don't have my consent to show me this. The fight hadn't even started. I had to put my money on this nigga. I had to rationalize for him. I said some stupid shit. I said, I know he ain't finna lose with his ass out. Boy, was I wrong. They called Mike Tyson out. Mike Tyson came to the ring like Joe Biden on his way to a helicopter, bitch. Looked like he was fighting gravity. But that's the new thing about the world we live in. You can take the pressure off yourself. Just do the best job you can possibly do. Because you either gonna win spectacular or you gonna lose spectacular. Your job is just make sure it's spectacular. And you can take a spectacular L. Kamala Harris showed us that shit. She took a L like a champ. We ain't never seen no shit like that. They tried to act like nobody voted for Kamala. They put up the map, the whole map was red. Even the people that voted for her was red. They showed her house, it was 50-50. It ain't but 2 of y'all in there. They tried to blame everybody. They blamed black men. It was not our fault. Blame anybody else. No Indians voted for her at all. Even women that wanted an abortion said, I guess I'll just have to figure something out. They said she didn't have enough electoral college votes to graduate. At one point in the election, Katt Williams had more votes. That's where we were as a country. Everybody asking the same question, is she black? Is she black? Is she black? At the end, she showed you exactly what she was. It was time for her concession speech. She ain't even show up.
That's a nigga right there. We should have never doubted it.
She just rolled by with her pinky finger in the air.
If you see me and you try to see what's up, you wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have 'em stuck.
But that's the best part about America. In America, it don't matter who you choose, because we all gonna pay the price together. That's what make it gambling. We're gonna pay the price together, no matter what it is. You don't want this one? Fine. Well, who's up next? That's right. Don't be complaining about who up next. Just because it happened to be Donald J. Darth Vader Trump. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you think about him. That motherfucker is excited. That motherfucking Trump. You do not know what he finna do tomorrow. No the fuck you don't. All you know is he gonna do something. He been president before. This time he was not bullshit. He been office 200 days. He done 200 things. Good things, bad things, who gives a fuck? Things. He do his shit today and figure out what the fuck he just did tomorrow. Yeah. He found out all you gotta do is think about it, research it, make it happen. And this term, he said, get research the fuck out of here. We will not be needing your services. He don't give a fuck. If it makes sense to him, it makes sense. First thing he did is come in and fired all the wrong people. Fired 1,000 people at the Nuclear Security Administration. The next day he said, well, what did they do?
They took care of the bombs, Mr. President.
Well, get them the fuck back in here. You know I didn't mean them. I meant TSA, the one with the shoes. Trump don't give a fuck. He do it today, figure it out tomorrow. He fired thousands of people at the FAA. And then 14 planes landed upside down in 14 days. Y'all didn't say shit. Sometimes they land like that. No, they don't. If it makes sense to him, it makes sense. He don't think like everybody else. They told him only 28% of our 8th graders can read. He said, who gave the test?
The Department of Education.
Well, get them the fuck out of here. Take them books with them. How the fuck we gonna fail a test we don't take, bitch? Ain't nobody funnier than this guy. It might look like he don't know what he doing. He be knowing what the fuck he doing. He got us in 5 wars at one time. We had 5 wars one time. Here's the brilliant part. None of the nations that we are at war with, none of them got an army. We just over there bullying. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't got no goddamn. Give a fuck about your maple syrup, Canada. If you're a comedian, you ain't never seen nobody funnier than this. And he don't give a fuck if he already said one thing. He don't mind changing it when he needs to change it. Trump said, I will absolutely show you the Epstein files. Then they showed him the files. He said, bitch, is that my name? You got me fucked up. You better... Ever since grab her by the pussy, I thought he could never say anything else. Make me put my blunt out. This month, allegedly, he said he spoke with the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. My whole brain scrambled.
Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands.
So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
J.D. Vance was in a corner. This is Puerto Rico, sir.
Trump is just funny. He didn't even know who Bad Bunny was. He said, I don't think a Hispanic rabbit should be at the Super Bowl. From the outside looking in, it would seem like this country should be at its most divided. But I promise you, the reason this is the greatest country in the world is because we are the United States of America, heavy on the United, regardless of what we believe. And the whole thing is, as a family of different colors, we gonna need each other coming up. They not telling you that shit. You gonna have to depend on somebody that don't look like you. Yeah. See, we are scheduled to starve to death lest we work together. For the first time in 400 years, it's gonna be no Hispanics in the field to pick the fruits and the vegetables and the crops that we all eat and enjoy. So that means the next group got to step up, get in the field. Pity, you are kicking ass. Keep up the good work. It's good for white people and niggas. All of these new medications sound like some shit you want to take. My commercial, I heard Rinvoquen. I don't even know what that cure is, but I don't mind ordering that at Walgreens. Where's my Rinvoquen? Sound like something you name your penis. You ready for the Rinvoquen? Hit it with the RU kid. All the names is cool. The next one was Sky Rizzy. Bitch, that's fly as shit. That was my nickname in middle school, Sky Rizzy. Because I would do a sky hook and look at girls. The best one is Trim Fire. That was my nickname for hot pussy. I love Trim Fire. She got that Trim Fire. But even they drugs is too strong. I told y'all 3 years ago, Ozempic had Hollywood in a chokehold. I ain't lying. Y'all seen Oprah? She got the body of a 12-year-old boy. She ain't never even been a 12-year-old boy. That shit is strong. Gail looked like she ain't had a bowel movement since she came back from space. Her and the wig look confused. Lil Rel said he didn't even take Ozempic. He just heard about it. He went down to his baby weight. Nigga, you are 9 pounds, 6 ounces? Nigga's built like a cricket now. How did you lose weight in your head, knees? Shoulders and toes, shoulders and toes. Years ago, we talked about the side effect being worse than the shit they were curing. This month, I heard this. The medication for eczema said the side effect is severe skin reactions. Bitch, that's what the fuck I came to you for. You took away my eczema and gave me shingles, bitch. I'm still itching. It's gonna get worse. I'm gonna say everything I'm not supposed to say tonight. Just so you know. The world has changed. World has motherfucking changed. Used to be you told a story, people be like, is that true? Now they don't give a fuck if it's true. Is it derogatory? Yes, bitch, it probably is derogatory. But it's true, though. I just had to tell my people what the fuck is really going on, and we are living in a special time. I mean a special fucking time. Like, you can really do anything right about now. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with you. You can fucking make it. Like, even if you cross-eyed, you can make it. Did you understand that even if you cross-eyed?
Take that down before I get a knock on my door.
That man is the director of the FBI. He can do that, you can do anything. Cross-eyed and the director of the FBI. You can't even be an eyewitness. He working on everybody's case. He could work on my case. I'll be right in front of the judge. Your Honor, he looks distracted. I was talking about health. The most important health is your motherfucking mental health. How the fuck is you doing up here? Make some noise if you doing good up here. That's what the fuck matters. You gotta protect your motherfucking mental health. That shit is fragile. Once it go, it's gone. And they don't give a fuck who you are. Once it go, it's gone. You need your fucking mental health. And I found out some shit they did not tell us. And I can't wait to tell y'all so y'all can treat yourself better. Some of y'all be way too mean to yourself in the fucking brain. You say some really fucked up things to yourself. This is what they found out. They found out your brain don't know when you bullshitting. Let me say it again. Your brain don't know when you bullshitting. So if you tell your brain I'm sick, your brain don't do no research at all. It just say, I guess we sick. You gotta be nicer to your motherfucking self. Cause this shit go like that. And I found out when it come to mental health, I can't speak on nobody's mental health but my own. Cause every time I done spoke on somebody else's mental health, I've been wrong, wrong, wrong. I was the first person in the streets screaming, free Britney Spears, free Britney Spears, free Britney Spears. Then they freed Britney and scared all of us. That baby need a conservatory shit. She okay? It can happen to anybody. I fucked around and said Wendy Williams was Bigfoot. And they believed me and left that bitch in the woods for real. Go get her.
She out there, how you doing?
She is talking to a squirrel. Mental health. Don't play with it. It even got Lil Nas X. He went down the wrong old town road. And he had all the distress signals for a black man. He had on a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, white underwear. Look at my white friends. So what? I'll tell you a Negro secret. A nigga ain't wore tighty-whitey since slavery, bitch. That is her cry for help. We don't even know where you buy those. He got a pulled all high showing his whole vagina.
Stop it. Don't do that. Don't encourage me.
I'm just saying, don't forget to love your motherfucking self. Don't forget that. Be nicer to your motherfucking self. That's why I'm always so confident in all situations. Because if I see a mirror, I lie to the mirror. Every time I see me, I go, nigga, did you get a growth spurt today? You looking 5'11" today? It's important what go on in your brain. And I just hope for 19 of you that you are just one change away from your shit shifting motherfucking gears. And that's how quick it can happen. Just one last change, bam, you shift gears. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck what the change is, just do it. You might have to change your name. You've been Shaquita for 33 years, bitch. Shit is not working for you. Go back to the drawing board. Start at the A's. You could be Amber, Amy, Abigail. Sometimes it's just a name. I'm gonna give you an example. We got people from all the different races, colors, and creeds in the building. Make some noise if you know all the seasonings. That means you know all the herbs and spices from oregano and thyme all the way to rosemary and saffron. Make some noise if you know all the... Look at my white friends. We know them. Okay, since we got everybody in here, has anybody ever seen paprika growing in the wild? You ever seen wild paprika? Nobody? Because there ain't no paprika. Look at the black people. What? Well, what the fuck we been putting on deviled eggs then, nigga? You can't just say this shit. There is no paprika. Ain't no paprika plant, no paprika bush, no paprika tree. Paprika is dried up, ground up bell peppers.
Look at white people. I don't even like bell peppers.
Yes, you do. They just had to change the name. Walked in bell peppers, walked out Paprika Jenkins. Couldn't keep it on this shelf. She sounds exotic. Now, some of y'all may know, I do not travel the globe talking about no motherfucking seasonings. In my spare time, I infiltrate the Illuminati, find out what the fuck they got going on, get the information, run back to y'all, tell y'all everything I know. That's my motherfucking job. And y'all treat me wonderfully. But I don't know how many more times I'm gonna be able to sneak in there. Thanks to Shannon Sharpe and 90 million views, I can't sneak very often. So while I was in there this last time, knowing that my last report might be my last report, I went in there and I got information for everybody. Information I got for everybody. Look at my white friends.
Us too?
That's right, white secrets. Okay, so because of the climate and the temperature of, God damn it, shoelaces. That's the only thing about being short. They made these shoelaces for a 7-foot nigga. All right, back to my Illuminati information. All right, I'm gonna do it quick, and I'm gonna be moving around for my own safety. White friends, here come y'all's first. For 50 years, y'all been wondering, what the fuck happened to JFK? I went in there and watched the VCR tape myself. I can't tell you what I saw, white friends, but I'll show you the part you missed.
Moving right along.
Okay. Every time I go in there, I be thinking they hate some of us more than others. But when I find out the information, I find out they hate all of us. They just lie to all of us. They don't see no difference, just lie to all of us. Here's a perfect example. Did you know that for 35 years, they've been telling us we are at war with cholesterol? That cholesterol is the silent killer. All our doctors told us our cholesterol was too motherfucking high and we needed to get it down low. Guess what they found out and didn't tell us? Did you know? Did you know your brain is 100% cholesterol? Your whole brain is cholesterol, bitch. So congratulations. Some of y'all cholesterol loaded a bitch. You did it. They don't be giving a fuck. They just be making money. They put motherfucking fluoride in our water. And then I found out, you know, it was never not one study that ever said that fluoride was good for our teeth and our motherfucking bones because it's a toxic fucking chemical and could never be good for teeth or fucking bones. Bitch. But the truth is, because of the shit I'm likely to say, superhero shit happens every fucking day. You don't have to take no excuse. Are you a weak, fragile man? See that man's testosterone levels through the roof? He couldn't wait to tell you that. Hell no. And we don't mean to shame if there are any weak or fragile men. We don't mean to shame you. But understand, you don't have to take no for an answer. You could tuck your penis and go in the game with some real women and whoop the shit out of them if you want to. It's in the real news. Take that down before they try to cancel me for telling the truth. That's right, they talk about the transgenders foul too hard. That's fucked up. It's so politically correct, it ain't even correct no more. The poor rep don't know what the fuck to say. He got all the ladies in a circle. Anything he say wrong gonna get him fired and canceled. He just, now listen here, ladies. Y'all with the penises?
No, I can't say that.
Y'all with the pinginas?
No, can't say that. No, of course not. I can't.
I don't give a fuck what you got. Clitoris, dickoris, dock. All your fouls are flagrant. Just saying, it's a new day and age. This is how I can prove it to you. The world is so crazy right now in real life. In Hollywood, they don't even make science fiction no more if it ain't Marvel or Disney or some shit like that. Because you cannot make up shit that's crazier than our real news every day in this country. It is crazy. Unbelievable. Nick Cannon got 136 children, Jesus. Did you know that? Did you know Nick was fucking like that? He deserved a Nobel Penis Prize. He is working. You can laugh at Nick Cannon right now if you want to. They not gonna be laughing at Nick Cannon 100 years from now. 100 years from now, Nick Cannon is gonna be one of the greatest niggas that ever lived. He got the same amount of kids as Abraham, bitch. Do you understand what that means biblically? It's gonna be whole cities of niggas related to Nick Cannon. That's the Ben Cannons over there. This our real news. The Brat and Miss Big Booty Judy just had a brand new baby, and not just any baby. We celebrate any baby. This ain't gonna be just any baby. Keep your eye on this one. This gonna be one of the greatest babies that was ever born. You ain't never seen a baby like this. You talking about 100% white man with a strong black woman as a mama and a strong black woman as a daddy. You ain't gonna be able to tell this white nigga shit, do you hear me? He gonna be showing up at the cookout unannounced, knocking over potato salad and trying ribs. He's a gang member at night, and by day, he owns a credit union. It's our real news. Superhero motivation in the real news. One of our finest, greatest living actors, Robert De Niro, 80 years old, just had a brand new goddamn baby. Look at the men. What? Yes. What are you doing with your nuts? Just sitting on them? Not our boy De Niro. You 80 with a baby, can't nobody tell you shit. Not in this life or the next. The fuck? You seeing a miracle. If you a man 20, 30, 40, you shoot off 10 million sperm at one time. Not our boy De Niro. He shot off one sperm. His last sperm. He wasn't even racing nobody, it was just him. The first great grandbaby daddy. All I'm saying is believe in yourself. It's a brand new day if I'm telling you the truth. You can do shit today that was only available on the Jetsons. You can drive a car, don't need no gas, take that to a house, don't need no electricity. You can talk to an AI, write a letter to your plastic wife and your styrofoam kids, all in the same day. You can do some wonderful shit. You can play games for a living. You could be a gamer. Hold on. You could be an influencer. And get this. You could be an influencer and not influence a motherfucker to do a goddamn thing. You could be an influenceless influencer. Believe in yourself. Right. There's so many things that you can do. The only thing you cannot afford to do is fucking quit. Just don't fucking quit. If you don't take nothing else from this, this is America. This is the greatest country in the world. Not because some people say it, Cause it really the fuck is. If you traveled, you know that. No matter how beautiful the place you visit, you still be happy than a motherfucker to get the fuck back here to America's stinking ass. Cause we're number one. But in the greatest country in the world, in 1 year, 50,000 people committed suicide. The fuck? That's a city's worth of people that gave the fuck up. And think about it. None of them was the right one. All them people killed themselves. Ain't shit get better the next day. You could have stayed, bitch. You was not the problem. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself even if you ugly. Let me say it again for the people at home. Even if you ugly. Look at all the ugly people trying to act like they don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. Yeah, for the first time in history, it don't matter what the fuck you look like. You can fucking make it too. Look at the ugly people, they wanna believe, but they can't. It's true. Don't let nothing stop you. Trick Daddy is rich and famous. Do you hear me? You can do anything! Take that down. You know he ain't got that type of insurance. If he can make it, you can make it. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Believe in yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don't let nothing fucking stop you. Unless you in the motherfucking streets. If you in the streets, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. They are not playing fair out there. If they catch you, they'll make an example out of you, and they don't give a fuck who you is. They'll do anything. You see what the fuck they did to Tory Lanez? They took his freedom and his hairline in the same sentence. Give it all back. What? He was just standing there, bald and guilty. That's a terrible combination. I felt sorry for him because he ain't even from this country. He don't know how we get down. It was just a pinky toe. Well, that's 10 years for some pinky toes. They don't give a fuck who you is. It's a line. And if you cross it, that's your motherfucking ass. They came after Lizzo, and she is unproblematic. They don't give a fuck. It's a line. You can be fat. You can be black. You can't be no fat black bitch now. That's where they draw the line. You supposed to be happy and jolly, bitch. Where's your flute? The truth is, I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's still consequences. Hollywood is finding that out right now. There's a drug problem in Hollywood, they can't even tell you about it. It's whooping them so motherfucking bad. But y'all know I'll tell. I'm supposed to tell the truth. Here's the truth, won't nobody say. That motherfucking Ozempic is whooping Hollywood's ass. Do you hear me? Woo. That's the truth. That Ozempic is too fucked up and it's too strong. They know it's too strong. Ain't nothing they can do, it's too strong. I done seen the paperwork. It's too strong. They said Oprah took so much that Gail lost 12 pounds. Do you understand what I said? It's too strong. People are shitting themselves to death. It's too strong. seen the numbers, I was flabbergasted. I know a woman that weighed 126 pounds. She lost 131 pounds. Did you just do that math in your head that she had to borrow a few pounds from her friends and family? It's too strong. The only person that had the guts to come out and say this is fucked up is Sharon Osbourne. God bless her. She ain't been on it for 2 weeks. Take her picture down. She is trying to get better. She eating collard greens and corn. Even as a black person in the greatest country in the world, we still be going through shit sometimes. And when something happened to a black person, we don't have nobody to help us. Only God can come out of nowhere and uplift us. And we know that for a fact. We don't know where the uplifting gonna come from, but we be happy to get it. I can testify from my own life. When I'm feeling low, there's a song that go right to the core of my soul. God bless that baby girl. I did not know I needed that. I needed that shit. That's right, as a black person, you don't know where the uplifting gonna come from. But you be happy than a motherfucker to see it. I think the last time we all saw it as a group was that motherfucking Alabama riverboat brawl. That is one of the greatest things I ever saw in my life. Are you kidding me? I did not know I needed that. I needed that. I couldn't believe it. I never seen anything like that. And white people, black people can't tell you this, but I'll say it. As a nigga, I never been so proud to see a nigga swim in my life. You'd have thought I was watching the Olympics, bitch. Yeah! Everything was perfect. Right when you thought there was no hope, there was hope. And that nigga understood the assignment. He knew that every black person was counting on him. If that nigga had a drowned, niggas would have died. Ah! That nigga understood the assignment. He swam like every black person was counting on him. He got over there, they threw the hat up. I said, ah! I never seen no shit like that. Right when you thought it was over, it was not over. That nigga picked up that folding chair and said, this shit right here, nigga. Whew. I almost went to heaven. White people, let me say this in front of all these minorities. That was not racial. Let me repeat. That was not racial. That was equality. Some people needed their ass whooped, some people got their ass whooped. That's it, no harm, no foul. That wasn't even black people moves, that was world wrestling moves. I know earlier I said, this is the greatest time to be alive ever. But not for everybody. For some people, it's the worst time to be alive that ever existed. If you are racist, in 2024. Understand you are one of the stupidest motherfuckers that ever lived. Yeah. It mean even the caveman is like, ooga booga stupid. If you a racist in 2024, it mean you believe some stupid shit. It don't matter who the fuck you don't like. It all sounds ridiculous. What you mean you don't like black people? What? Bitch, Google us. We are magnificent, bitch. All across the universe. And we're delicious. All the cannibals swear by nigger meat. Fuck you mean you don't like black people? Impossible. It mean you gotta believe some stupid shit. It mean you gotta believe that God cursed black people with this skin. What? You mean the best skin in the skin business, bitch? How could that be a curse? Nobody in Africa got a dermatologist or a skin regimen. It's just sunshine and dirt. Skin flawless. Fuck you mean you don't like black people? The fuck? Our women are some of the most voluptuous. Our men are some of the most well-endowed. I'm not speaking for all niggas, just me. That's why I thought I was gonna be 6'1" or 6'2". This is too much penis for 5'5". But the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Just saying, it's a crazy time. You can't afford not to like black people. You don't like black people enough, you could become one yourself. I'm not the only black man with a bunch of mug shots. Show another one.
What you see, two niggas.
Take that down, he looks angry. The world is crazy. The world is crazy. Trump finally decided to reach out to black people. He decided to do it with a motherfucking shoe. Cause he heard niggas love sneakers. You don't get the fuck out of here! Those are $400. Only a white man would make something for niggas that no black people can match. Who got a red, white, blue, and gold outfit they been waiting to rock? Take that picture down. We not trying to sell those. I don't want to talk about the man's shoes. I tried Joe Biden's shoes, but I didn't like them. I put on one shoe, and both my feet fell asleep. God damn it, Joe! The air tingles. The world is so crazy. Donald Trump is not even the craziest person in politics. The craziest person in politics is Ron DeSantis. That is a scary motherfucker. Ron DeSantis. He say some evil shit. Ron say some shit even make Hitler go, what? Ron DeSantis said black people don't get no credit for slavery because y'all learned something. What? We learned we should have whooped your motherfucking ass when we had the chance, Ron. The fuck is he talking about? That's why you gotta be so careful. Because they'll try to erase history while you looking at it. They don't even talk about slavery in America. You know why? Because they don't want to give no credit to the people that got black people out of slavery in the first place. They don't want them to get no shine. So they erased it from history. But I'll say it right here in front of the world. Black women got black people out of slavery in America. That's the facts. As a group, black women did that without assistance. There was no group of black men that got together, said, fuck this shit, nigga, we not finna be slave no motherfucking more. Because they killed all them niggas that day. No, it was black women. Our great-great-grandmama and them that just so happened to be blessed with some of the sweetest, most delicious pussy that God has ever created. Oh, yes. Black women doing what was necessary. Great-grandmama wasn't just in there making cornbread. Oh, no. She was also slanging some of the greatest pussy that master had ever seen. She is not going back in the field. She lives in the house now. What do you mean, what house, Rebecca? This house. Doing what the fuck was necessary. That's right. They erased all of it. You know who suck a mean dick? Miss Buttersworth. You know how good your pussy gotta be for you to get a syrup named after you, bitch? It say thick and rich and delicious on the bottle to this day. Her and her girlfriend, Aunt Jemima, doing threesomes for freedom.